for turning the Pioneers around. It started under Sensabaugh, and really, let's face facts, Cade Larkins. Cade Larkins is the person that is really turning around the Pioneers on the gridiron. Pioneers under Good, after his son Patrick graduated, they fell on some hard times. So, I don't think anybody really expects now that Good is no longer associated with the program that Crockett is going to win on the hardwood. They could have the tournament around Thanksgiving or whatever every year. That's great and all that. But outside of when Patrick Good was there, Crockett has never, to my knowledge, been all that good. I once remember trying to listen, for whatever reason, to another radio station. And I remember, this sort of shows you a little bit the difference in our sportscasts here on 1420 WEMB Sports Radio and other radio station sportscasts. There was actually a talk show that I wanted to listen to. I enjoyed the host. But no, we got to have this whiz-bang Dobbins-Bennett David Crockett basketball game here. All right, whatever. I'll, turn on. I'll wait. I want to hear the talk show. I'll go through this. How long of a post-game show can you have after a 60-19 Dobbins-Bennett victory against David Crockett? And they go in and they were saying, every person who scored. Oh, look, the 9th grader up from the JV team had a free throw for Dobbins-Bennett. Who cares? 60-19, you're losing. But 60-19, yeah, that was what David Crockett used to do against a Dobbins-Bennett. And Dobbins-Bennett is no longer the dominant basketball program. Or are they? That can be debated. I don't know. But they're not what they once were. Science Hill maybe, I guess ever since George Pitts, sort of, in the 90s, that was sort of the team to beat around here. You could argue, maybe Dobbins-Bennett has come back. They're still, I think, second all-time in the nation in victories are the Indians on the hardwood. They are the winningest program in baseball, high school baseball history. Such is what happens when your high school dates back to 1920, because it's overall victories. Obviously, Westview is never going to catch Dobbins-Bennett, unless Dobbins-Bennett closes or something. There's an advantage to being around for 100 years. Anyway, that's the case here. So we get that. Also, on the diamond locally, should be pointed out that Unaka fell to Whitwell in the losers bracket complex at Starplex Field yesterday afternoon, so they have been eliminated from the state high school softball tournament, and that means that no area District 1 team will win a baseball or a softball championship this year, although University High, Unaka, as well as Science Hill and Elizabethton all had some pretty fair to Midland runs, which we congratulate them for. All right, Tri-City Sports now. So my Michael Avenatti story that I've been waiting to get to, and I made some comparisons there. I want to also give a shout out to the mayor of Johnson City, Jenny Brock. We had David Tamisa. I got to get Jenny Brock on here because she just made a hole-in-one. I got to get her on to talk about that, but really, okay, that's the softball. That's where you butter them up. And then it's, hey, what's going on at Freedom Hall? When are you getting that outside company to come in and actually have some events in the place? One Michael Jackson impersonator for the entire summer ain't getting it done. Donald Trump coming back? Why is he in a 5,000-seat arena when he could be at, BMS? Some good questions there to ask, I suppose, and all this. Yeah. But no, there are many, in addition to, what club did you use on your hole-in-one? What hole was it? What's going to happen to Buffalo Valley? There you go. Stuff like that. Why are you spending $50,000 to rename the Tri-Cities? What do Kingsport and Bristol think about that? Are Kingsport and Bristol able to think? You could ask questions like that, so we'll be looking at that. I got to call the mayor up and have her on, and we'll find out what's going on with all of these things. I mentioned before the Minnesota Twins. We're going to win, Twins. We're going to score. We're going to win, Twins. Watch that baseball soar, and they did it 8 times, including a goodly number of 400-foot dingers last night. And if the world's slowest computer will help me out, I will be out there. Donna Shalala, the woman who moved, she's in Senator now. Okay. I remember when she was the president of the University of Miami. Okay, anyway. But no, here we go. Want to hear some home run calls? Here we go. This one basically put it away for the Twins last night when they were playing Mike Trout's Angels.
And the 0-1 pitch, a blast to left field and deep. Back it goes, deep it goes, and gone. Long home run for Jonathan Schoop. Way up into the seats in left. Traveled beyond both bullpens. And the Twins have a 4-0 lead in the second.
Miguel Sano had a couple of dingers. So did Max Kepler. The Twins, without Joe Mauer, have the best record in the American League. That made the score 4-0. And the route was on after there. How bad was the route?
Swinging a blast into center field. That's hit well. Goodwin going back. Goodwin racing at the wall. That is gone. And the Twins homer again. Eddie Rosario to the trees to the right of dead center field, 15-2.
Yeah, you hear the applause at 15-2 and all, and that's when you're saying, oh, wait, I saw him hit 8 home runs, and that's why you want to stay to the ball game, obviously. Then again, by the way, 8 home runs, 5 more than what the Chicago White Sox hit in all of 1908. There you go. But still, it just, so much for the Homer Dome, by the way. They don't need it anymore. But 8 home runs, and we're not even batting an eyelash out of this anymore. I'm not sure this is the way baseball should be played.
WEMB Sports Radio